Hello everyone, it's YourGibs, and I have something very special for all of you. We're going to be doing a Sims 3 Legacy Challenge. Now, for some of you, you already know what that is, and you're going to have to bear with me. This is going to be basically an introduction video for this series. I wanted to give you a bit of a layout for how I'm going to do the Legacy Challenge, who are the characters that we're going to have in our kind of core family, or what do they call it, founder, I guess. And then some of the rules that I'm going to follow. So I'll go ahead and point out to you right now that I've got two characters. And the gentleman on the left here, his name is Peter Venkman. Some of you will recognize that name. He is a certain character from a certain, I don't know if it was 80s movies. Anyways, Peter Venkman, he is going to be our main character. He's going to be our founder. And then over here we have a cat. And this cat is called Koshka. It's a female cat. And you'll notice that there's something very special about this cat. Some of you will pick up on it right away. I actually had to do this off camera and create this very special cat. I thought, based on the type of career I'm going to be doing with Peter, it would be awesome to have a kind of matching pet for his career path. And you'll also notice that his lot is completely empty. So really the whole point of a legacy challenge is to kind of start from rags and see how well you do to get to riches. And the idea is to do generations. So Peter here will be generation 0, if you will, and then his offspring will be generation 1, their offspring will be generation 2, etc., etc. By the time you get to generation 10, you kind of score off how you did in terms of getting to that particular point in the game. I don't know how many generations I'm going to do. I have no idea how long it takes to do a full 10th generation. This is kind of my first Sims 3 Legacy Challenge, so I thought, you know what, let's just see where this goes, see how things shape up. What I will do is I'll give you a bit of a background here on the characters. So here's Peter Venkman, and his skills, if you will, or I guess his only relationship right now is with Koshka, and they are BFFs. So Koshka has 3 traits. She's independent, adventurous, and a genius. And let's see, what else do we have here? Peter doesn't have a career yet. He is unemployed because we're starting brand new. This is a brand new world. It's going to be a vanilla world. Now, what I might do is I might add some custom content that's related to his particular career, and I'll get to that in just a moment. I know the suspense is killing you too. It's killing me as well. So yeah, so we don't have any skills. We don't have inventory. We don't necessarily have any of this because we're starting from brand new character. Now I do have a little bit of lifetime rewards. That's because of some of my off-camera work, primarily to get my pet here all set up. So that's kind of, I mean, it's only 500. I don't know if that's going to really be significant. And also I've got all that. Now, one of you will notice right away that I have a lot of money. Normally when you do a legacy challenge, I think you have maybe $1,300 or $1,800. I can't remember the exact dollar figure. What I'm going to do is I'm going to find something very expensive and I'll just buy it so that I get my dollar figure down to, you know, roughly the right level for a legacy challenge. And then I'll just have it in the family kind of heirlooms or inventory or whatever, and they'll carry it around. So if you guys have any suggestions on what might cost, you know, $3,000 to $4,000 in Sims 3, just go ahead and let me know in the comments, and that'll be what totem or family heirloom that we'll purchase just to make sure that our cash is where it should be. So now, what are we doing in terms of Peter? Now, if we kind of look here, there we go. That's what I wanted to see. So here are his kind of attributes here. So he's going to be a genius, and you'll notice that Koshka was also a genius. So that there's a reason for that. I wanted them both to be kind of, you know, geniuses together. He's going to be a bookworm. So he's going to be doing a lot of reading. He's going to be eccentric. So this might relate to those folks that are kind of aware of where Peter Venkman's from. It's also important if you get to later stages and you want to do like an inventor type career path. Eccentric is important. Ambitious and computer whiz. So he's going to have to create some high-tech kind of equipment to do what his career demands. So I thought it would be important for him to have computer whiz. His favorites are soul music and hot dogs and the color black. So he has got a little bit of age just because I had to do some pre-work up front, but that's just going to make it more difficult for me because what we have to do with dear Peter is get him dating, get him married / get children and kind of start his legacy. So I've actually made it a little more difficult just by the fact that he has a bit of age on him. And his sign is Scorpio. So family tree, obviously it's just Peter for now, but as we go through this legacy challenge, his family tree is going to grow. What else do we have here? A scrapbook. So we don't have any memories. I've got 0 out of 300. I don't have any statistics. And here's some of his biography. So I created this biography for it, and this will kind of get into what Peter's all about. So I'll go ahead and read this for you all. Peter Venkman has fallen on hard times after being evicted from the firehouse and kicked out from the ghost-catching company he started. Peter started to take his work seriously and harness his genius through reading logic books and perfecting his computer skills. Recently, he invented advanced paranormal equipment to restart his career as a freelance ghost catcher. With his doctorates in both psychology and parapsychology, he is determined to build a family legacy. So it looks like I could change that if I wanted to. Now, where was that spelling mistake? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So that should be ghost catcher. Here we go. So there you go. That's Peter's biography. I don't have any mention of Koshka in here. Maybe that's something that I can add later. So yeah, so Peter is going to be going for a lifetime wish of a paranormal profiteer. So we're going to be moving him into that whole ghost hunter career or ambition. That was part of the ambitions expansion. So this is going to be kind of his first sort of lifetime reward. We're going to get him into the ghost hunter career. We'll put that right over there. And that's going to be what he's all about. So Peter's going to be a ghost hunter. He's going to start at the bottom rung and work his way all the way up to his lifetime goal. We'll see if he can get there before his next generation begins or before he dies. That'll be kind of part of the fun. Just for clarity on what I have installed in terms of this particular playthrough. Here, I'll get both of them into camera here. I have installed the Ambitions expansion. I have the Pets expansion, which explains the cat, obviously. I have the Seasons expansion, and I have the World Adventures expansion. Now, primarily all that's going to really influence is furniture, right? So that'll really just influence the kind of furniture I have available. Obviously, the Ambitions is helping me do the Ghost Hunter, and the Pets is going to help me with the cat piece. So yeah, so that's Koshka, that's Peter. We're going to do this Legacy Challenge. Would love to hear your thoughts on how you do it, some tips, some tricks. And this is going to be a new series for me. I'm kind of excited to try something new for the channel. Would love to hear your thoughts on The Sims 3. And you know what? The next time you see Peter and Koshka, we're going to begin our adventure.